that there's a penalty on the play and 1st and 10.
So as the drizzle continues to come down, this game starts to wind down here. 12-6, 5:46 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As after a penalty gives the Warriors a first down into Crusader territory to the 43. Here's Bartley. Little shuffle move there, but he'll meet Nainoa Narcio, as Narcio will bring him down after a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it's a great run. You know, bounces out side, follows his blocker, hangs onto the ball. That's a potential there for a big strip, but holds on to it, and a great gain on first down.
So they're going to go big formation here. Bartley's going to be the single setback. Chang will be to the right of Ewan. 2 wides up top, and your pass is going to be thrown up, and this one should have been picked off that time by by Braden Harbottle.
Yeah, and he saw nothing but end zone, and it's most likely why he dropped it, but not a good read. You're making a far side throw to the field side. The DB's sitting there in the flat. That's a routine basic coverage, and that's not what you're hoping for from your quarterback.
As referees are making sure that the spot is correct here. So it's going to be from the Crusader 41, 3rd and 8. Here's Ewan. Chang to the left, Bartley to the right. Pressure coming from the blind side. Ewan finds a way to get out, but he's going to be shoestring tackled that time. Good job by Blaze Holani.
Yeah, and that's just great effort by Blaze Holani as he comes in off the edge, untouched. Must have been a missed block, but gets Ewan breaks around, but you see Blaze with the hustle there, dives, tackles, and here comes the punt team once again. Let's see if they'll actually go for it this time.
So Kahaina again, as the last one was a direct snap to Tui Tevaika. Moy back to return at his own 10-yard line. As Kahaina gets it away. As this one looks like it's going to be headed to the 20-yard line. And that's where the Crusaders will take over with 4 minutes left to go.
Kahaina is doing a great job as these balls have been skipping to him. He fields them like a ground ball and has to do a quick kick. And he figured it out since the first half that he's not going to have time for his regular, wind up, step, and kick. So gets it out there and is able to get the ball downfield.
So the Crusaders will have it here as Blaine Contrades will lead them out.
Yeah, all eyes have to be on Titcom here. There's only 4 minutes left.
So, yeah, Titcom again right on cue, their partner. But this time for a short game, but nonetheless, the clock will continue to run.
The clock is going to run, but you can't give up a first down here. You have plenty of time left. You have 3 timeouts. You just have to stop these run plays and give your offense one more chance to score.
As Contrades will look to the sideline here as they're trying to make sure that they milk as much of that play clock as they can, as it's now to 8 seconds. Double wides. Titcom is going to be the setback, but we have a penalty before the snap as we'll go down to the call.
Dead ball foul. False start. Number 79 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
So penalty goes against the Crusaders. False start will move them back 5 yards.
Yeah, and that's what you want if you're the Warriors defense. Going the opposite direction, you're in 2nd and 15 now. So as long as the defensive backfield does their job and the front 7 focuses on Titcom, they've got a chance. We got a chance for an exciting finish here.
So Contrades out of the gun. We'll give it to Titcom. He's muscling his way forward, but brought down with his left arm. Again, that's Navin Olap. And I think Olap has done an excellent job of executing and putting himself in good positions to make plays here on defense for the Warriors.
Absolutely. And in runners like Titcom, you're not going to overpower someone like him, so you got to be able to be technically sound. And he's playing his assignments great. He's doing what his coach is asking him to do and is putting him in positions to make good plays.
So 3rd and 14. Contrada is out of the gun. So going to go to Titcom, and right there, Titcom is going to get met as soon as he gets the football.
Let's see if the Warriors call a timeout here. And
Timeout.
they do.
Kamehameha.
Great job on the timeout. Leaves you the 2-minute warning. So basically 3 timeouts left, 2 minutes to go in a short field.
So great defensive stand there from the Warriors, as with 2:13 to go, 12-6 here is our score. And you know what, Jarek, great products and great prices. It's the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet and Marketplace. Handmade items, t-shirts, unique household items, local foods and favorites, and a whole lot more. The Aloha Stadium Swap Meet and Marketplace is open every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to alohastadiumswapmeet.net or find them on Facebook for more of the latest specials and events.
Yeah, you can't find any better deals out there than the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet.
Definitely need to go. I got to get some more shirts.
Oh, definitely.
Also, I heard the food is great too.
Oh,
at the swap
absolutely.
meet.
Oh, man, they're really up in their game.
Yeah. So here we go back after the timeout. There's a penalty as the kick gets away here. We'll take a bounce as the 40-yard line, as they'll get to the 45, but now our attention goes to the penalty.
Yeah, let's see what they catch him here. They might get a legal man downfield, but we'll see what the referees call.
As it came from both sideline judges, as I think they saw the same thing. As here's Lloyd Hisaka, who has been busy this entire game, as there was a lot of penalties throughout the game. And I think it's going to be against the Crusaders here.
He's going to have to ice this arm after this one.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. They didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage.
And this certainly doesn't help the Crusaders, but is in good favor of the Warriors, as now they move them back to the 18-19 yard line.
Yeah, so this gives Kamehameha another opportunity to go for an all-out block. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
So getting ready to send this one away is Napuanoa. Again, flag comes. He'll get a leg into this one. And now letting this one bounce, as he'll take it from midfield, is McCall. And McCall finds some open space. Good block. Now has one man to beat. Cuts back in. He's going to be in. Touchdown, Warriors. But we do have a penalty. But this came before the kick.
And I think they got St. Louis for illegal procedure again with not enough guys on the line of scrimmage. And what a move there by Marciano McCullough, who just put his defender on skates. And it wasn't because of the rain. My man fell down.
Oh, my. What a turnover event. 50-yard punt return. Marciano McCullough. As now they're going to have a discussion here. Lloyd Hisaka, this is a huge call to make here.
This is a game-changing call right here.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
And touchdown is good. As we're going to look back here, Jarek, and what a run.
Yeah, so when you're in a full punt, safety formation, you got all your blockers back there. So you don't get anybody downfield to cover the punt, and he just sets up his blocks beautifully, slow plays it, makes a great move, gets a great block downfield and just wide open, and officially runs that punt back for 54 yards for the score.
And now, if you're the Warriors, I just want to make sure that we kick this field goal up, and it is good. And to get a 1-point lead here
This could be the game here.
Short kick, and is up, no good. It was short leg. Dwight Apau was on.
Yeah, and the story of special teams again preaches on, as all game this long snapper hasn't been good with his snaps. They've been low, they've been on the ground. We see a bad snap here on the field goal. Kicker throws off his rhythm and timing. And here we are, 12-12 with 1 minute and 41 seconds left.
And you know what, Jarek? That just means we're going to be in for a even greater finish. You know, I mean, you look at the development as what this game has been here in the junior varsity matchup. Just what both of these teams has gone through with the weather. And I think this is a great experience moving them forward. Just how to carry themselves here. And especially to, you know, it was a very messy game on both sides. But to make plays when it counts and when it matters.
It was, and when you overcome that adversity, just you grow as a player, you have more faith in your team as a coach, and you're willing to take more risks down the line. So we'll see what Kamehameha does, because the whole playbook is open for St. Louis on this upcoming drive.
So here's Dwight Apau to do a little short kick over the middle, and one of the return man is going to just take it and fall on it. That's Trey Taylor, as the Crusaders will have it at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, as you see, they go for the pooch shot here, try to land it in between the runner, the returner, and right behind the blockers, seeing if they can get a big play. But smart, catch the ball, go to the ground, and let this offense work.
Crusaders still have all 3 timeouts. The Warriors still have 2. Ball goes to Titcom here, as he'll bounce off of 1 tackle and move to his left, as he'll get a good 3 yards there. And then that's kind of been the MO here for the Crusaders. Titcom, 3 yards on first down.
Now, I don't predict that St. Louis will go away from this run game, as they have plenty of time and timeouts. So I expect some big runs to come up here from Titcom.
So Contrada is going to take a shot here down the near sideline, as this will fall incomplete. Tino Moy was the intended receiver. Luckily, it was out of range for both defenders.
Absolutely. You see the free safety coming over the top, was ready to make a play on that ball. So you got to be careful here if you're quarterback. Let's take what the defense gives you, throw underneath if you have to, get out of bounds, and let's move the chains.
3rd and 7. Again, we'll fake to Titcom. Short pass is going to be complete. A nice open field tackle there, as they're going to get the first down, as that's Ramsey Rivera.
Yeah, and Evan Rao makes a huge, possibly touchdown-saving tackle there in the open field. And not only does he make a great tackle, he keeps them in bounds, where St. Louis has to burn a timeout after that first down play.
As I'm looking down at the field right now, there's no indication that it is a first down. They still have the markers set on 3rd down, but there is a timeout, as the Warriors called a timeout. So let's see, now they finally move it. So indeed, it's going to be a first down here for the Crusaders.
Yeah, we got our chain gang on a rain delay there. But interesting call there for Kamehameha. Wants to settle his defense down. Don't want to get anything behind them. Wants them to play discipline, play their game, don't succumb to the pressure.
1 minute left to go, all tied at 12 here in the 4th quarter. Crusaders and the Warriors. Contrada's short pass to Titcom falls incomplete.
Yeah, and the ball just slips right through his hand. It was a great pass. It was a great route. He had open and room to run, but just couldn't secure it. Looked like he was ready to run before he caught it.
So 2nd down. Crusaders still have all 3 timeouts here. Double wide. Titcom to the left of Mercado. Here's Mercado out of the gun. Pressure coming. Tries to evade. Not going to do so. Brought down for a huge loss. That's going to be Bill Sylvester.
And great blitz coming off that right edge of the defense. He comes in off the edge, no one puts a hand on him, and you get your quarterback there running for his life on second down, and that was a huge loss. 16-yard loss. Now you're here in 3rd and 26, 45 seconds left. What do you do?
This is an interesting call here, as it's going to be 3rd down.
Kamehameha wins outright. They play next week.
It's going to be 3rd down, and if Kamehameha wins, they're going to be playing next week.
That's what I just said.
So this is the last game for both of these teams, and this is a very important game for both of these JV squads. This is definitely the first time that they met all season.
Yeah, Kamehameha used their last time out there. I think that was a little ill-advised. But we'll see what happens here on 3rd and 26.
Trips-wise, Contrades, they're going to set up the screen here. This falls incomplete. Caleb Mercado, as they tried to set up the screen there, pass incomplete on 4th down.
Yeah, and just a safe play call there. You want to complete that to see if you can make something happen. Unfortunately, ball is just a little bit too high. Now the clock stops. They could have ran that ball and let the clock keep going and try to play for overtime. But the clock stops, punt team's on, and you give Kamehameha's punt return team another opportunity here.
As back to return, that got them into to tie the score is Marciano McCall back to return.
You got to say that. You got to think they're kicking away from him.
As we do have a stoppage before. Let's see, I don't see any flags here.
That might have been a good stoppage as he dropped that snap. That could have been dangerous.
Play clock is at 0. Let's listen to Lloyd Hisaka.
Dead ball foul. Delay of game against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
And this just doesn't help the Crusaders at all. Delay of game now puts them back deep into their own end zone, or deep into their own territory.
Puts 40 seconds on the clock. 40 seconds. Hold that.
So now getting ready to punt away is Napuono. And McCall back to return, who gave a 51-yard punt return touchdown to tie it at 12. Let's see if it goes to him. And this is a high punt. McCall is trying to call for the fair catch. As he falls forward, Crusaders might have it. Let's see, they do. McCall was about I would say a yard away from the football, dives forward, hits him in the helmet, and one of the Crusader upmans goes to pick it up.
Now, if you're the Kamehameha coaching staff, you're yelling for a flag for kick-catch interference, as he had someone right in his face, which prevented him from stepping up and getting under that ball. But no flags on the field, and here we go, St. Louis ball with 28 seconds left.
Here's the pass, as now running with it is Contrades, as he be spin down to the turf. That's Makoa Kupahu.
St. Louis has all 3 timeouts, which have plenty of time to use the entire field and possibly go for a game-winning field goal, which I don't think they want in this situation. I think they want the touchdown.
So Crusaders call their first timeout here. 2 timeouts left, 21 seconds to go. Jarek, what are you calling up here for the Crusaders here at the 50-yard line?
Well, what I'm going to possibly do here is I'm going to get 2 play calls in now. I'm probably going to run a draw play to Titcomb. He's been money all game, so if you can get him some good yards on first down, possibly get him outside to get out of bounds. But if not, if he gets in bounds, you hurry onto the ball. Depending if he gets a first down, you either spike it or you run your second play called. So that's what I would do. But again, I'm not a coach for the St. Louis Crusaders.
2nd and 8 here for the Crusaders, double wide. Contrades back to pass. Now will roll out, and he'll fall on his own momentum, trying to escape. But there's a penalty there in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like he got a hold there. And that momentum dies down there for the Crusaders.
Number 72. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
And holding penalty goes against the Crusaders, and penalties has definitely been a struggle for the Crusaders all game.
Yeah, as you go here, as he drops back for pass. We can't see it there on the replay, but you go. He was looking for that quick out route, was covered. So he had to hold that ball, and here we go with another huge loss on a second down play.
So back into their own territory is the Crusaders at the 48-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 22 here.
Got the clock running. Looks like this is going to be the last play of the game.
So quick pass is going to be complete with the reception as they'll get tackled there. That's Brazil. As that should be, let's see, no. The Crusaders get a timeout with 1 second left to go.
Yep, and so they go for a screen pass outside. See if he can get as much yards as he can. They probably ran that play to see if they would go for it there on 4th down. So with 1 second left, you got nothing to lose. You either Hail Mary it or you run a good old-fashioned hook and ladder, something crazy, maybe another Philly special. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen crazier plays to finish this game, and just the way that this game has gone, I wouldn't be surprised if we had tackle, ball comes out, scoop and score. I mean, you never know. I mean, that's the kind of game that we've been watching.
Absolutely. So that's why I'm surprised St. Louis called that timeout there, because you never know what's going to happen here.
So after the timeout, no timeouts on both sides. 1 second left to go. Contradas puts a man in motion again. And it wouldn't be right if we didn't get another penalty with 1 second left. So it's going to be a false start against the Crusaders.
Dead ball foul. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains 4th down.
Yeah, that's frustrating because Coach designed the double reverse pass play. He's probably saving that one, and now that the Kamehameha coaching staff has seen it, you kind of got to go another direction with it as to not give up a big interception and a possible return.
So let's see now, as I think the ref is trying to get 1 second back on the clock. He does. Tied at 12 here as we're in for an exciting finish. Jarek Lake, Chaz Mihar here on the call. Contradas, again, we'll put a man in motion. We'll flip. Double flip. Triple flip. Short pass. This is all in and out of the hands. Nicolau Eason, as that will end the last play of regulation.
Wow, what a play call. I don't even think I've never seen that type of play there. You see the jet sweep, toss it back to the original quarterback, set up the screen play, and boy, did he have some blockers out in front of him. And that is how we end this 4th quarter. Unbelievable.
So that's the end of regulation. I think it's going to end in a tie. And it is. As both hands are now going to be shaking sides. And Jarek, as we come to the finish, you kind of don't want the game to end like this.
I'm ready for more. What's going on here? I hope they're shaking up, getting ready for overtime. What's happening?
Well, other than that, tie game for both, and that for both teams, that's how we're going to end. Big thanks to our Jumbotron crew, Robert Rabadou, Jarek Lake. I'm Chaz Mihar. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Aloha.